What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm just sitting here today and chatting with myself because I feel like I need it. And I'm just wanting to get some of my thoughts out. I guess it's my form of journaling, if you will. I'm not super into journaling, so this will be a good little video diary. I'm not feeling very good today. I am feeling somewhat anxious, which is not something I'm super familiar with. I am feeling a little bit sad. I'm feeling nostalgic. I'm feeling a little bit stuck in my head. And I just wanted to talk through it a little bit because I know that there's a lot of things that I can be doing to make myself feel better. And I'm going to start with this one. So, what's really been eating away at me today, for the most part, is winter. And this is nothing new for me, but I feel like for the most part this year, I've done a pretty good job. I don't know how, but it's mid-February and I feel like it's one of the first times that I'm really being confronted with the fact that I live somewhere cold and it doesn't interest me to go outside and do activities when it's cold. Even just like letting the dogs out or going for a walk with them, it's not something that I find enjoyable. And I find my mind wandering a lot to thinking that life must be so much easier in climates that are warm all the time. And I'm sure that it comes with its own challenges, but it's kind of something that I've felt for a long time, and I go through waves, I guess. And right now I'm in one. And there's always solutions to the problems we have. Just today I'm feeling kind of like it's far away. Yeah, and that sucks. Like, it's mid-February, we have a couple more months of snow and winter. It's gonna get warmer progressively. It's gonna become spring. And things should improve from there, but it's just, I feel a little dumb for complaining, but it's just how I'm feeling, so I'm allowed. I just feel like it's not fair to live somewhere where it's cold all the time. You know? I mean, if you like winter activities and stuff, or if you grew up doing that, then you have like a whole different appreciation for it. And then, like, I went snowboarding. I thought it was fun, but I like to go for do things outside for like an hour, and that's it. Even we had the most wonderful conditions. It was gorgeous, but I just can't get into it in the same way. And I'm sure I could force myself, but it's not things that make me happy. Going outside, even right now, the sun is beautiful. Like, I'm like, oh, I just want to go for a walk, grab a coffee or do something. But it's cold and you can bundle up and everything, but that's really besides the point. I just don't like it. And that's okay. And I need to be able to take control of what I can do, or what I can do, what I can feel. And I think that normally when I talk about things, I feel better. So hopefully, hopefully that'll happen. Yeah, that's just really been tough for me this morning. I haven't even gone outside yet. Normally I go swimming in the mornings, but I didn't charge my Apple Watch last night. And I wanted to track my workout, and then I said, okay, fine, I'll go later. So now it's just the morning. I'm waiting till the next time slot of swimming is available at the pool. And then I'll be able to go do that, and that might make me feel better. It might not, but I guess it has potential to, going in the warm environment, pool deck, etc. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling about the weather today. Even though, like, I'm sure it's not even that cold out. It's just, you know, it's not what I want. Yeah, it's only -2 Celsius. It's, you know, compared to last week, we had days where it was feeling like -40 Celsius, so this is nothing, but I'm gonna say something so annoying, but I just don't understand why I have to deal with this, you know? And I don't. That's the real thing. I don't have to deal with this. I can literally do whatever I want. I'm just have like a blockage in my brain that I'm trying to work past. So that's how I'm feeling about that. I have I don't even really know what it's called. A counseling session, kind of a therapy session, in literally 20 minutes. That's something else that is making me a little nervous or anxious. I'm kind of quite new to getting back into this type of interactions with the professional, and I kind of have so many things to talk about that I never really know what to talk about. And for the most part, it was something that I started because I was gonna make some transitions with my job. And now that I've done that, I don't really know what to talk about anymore. Clearly I could talk about all these things about not liking where I'm living and etc. But yeah, it's not clear to me anymore what I'm talking to someone for, but I feel like it's beneficial during those times, because even if there's not something that's like concretely clear to talk about, I think it's still helpful, and there's always positives to gaining new perspectives from people that are kind of outside of your normal circle. So that's coming up. And I guess maybe it was just kind of good for me to get a preliminary talk out. I'm not super clear on what I want to be doing going forward, which I feel like it's a blessing and a curse. I've created this wide open freedom for myself in terms of time, and I can do whatever I want. And this is part of that, I guess, because it's 10 o'clock on a Monday, and I can sit here and film this, and that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But I did that for myself, so I'm happy with that. I'm feeling a little bit frustrated because I think, I really just need to sit down and maybe write out some ideas or a schedule or something of the sorts, because it's something that I think is really fun for me, uploading these videos, even though they're not always super interesting or anything. I think it's really helpful for me, and it's kind of something that's my own, so that's fun. But yeah, I would love to get better at having different things to film or talk about, so I need to put in a little bit of more planning towards that. If you have any ideas or any topics that you'd like me to talk about, feel free to leave them down below in the comments. That would really help me out. Also, things that help me out, like share, subscribe, etc. All that stuff, you know? Yes. So, I mean, as you could tell, I'm definitely feeling a little bit better than I was 10 minutes ago. Which is funny because nothing changed except for the fact that I talked things out loud instead of keeping them in my head. But yeah, sometimes you just have to let your emotions out. And today I was feeling like life is unfair and how could I be born in this cold place? And you know, I keep hearing, even though there's so many worse things going on in the world, you're allowed to feel how you feel. And that's kind of how I'm feeling today. Like, in the grand scheme of things, it's such a small issue, but it's something that was really big to me today. So I decided to talk about it because I feel like a lot of people talk about like seasonal depression and stuff like that. I've never been diagnosed or anything, but it's clear that there's a very negative effect on me when it's the colder months. But yeah, people tend to talk about it and stuff like that, but I don't know how much people really feel like angry or sad or jealous or envious of other people during this time. I think people kind of just feel down and talk about that, but I've been having really like, yeah, I guess it's all related, right? If you're like sad and you're, let's say, like depressed in a sense, right, with seasonal depression, kind of just feel bad about yourself and bad about the things that you're doing. But I think it's a little bit more than that for me. I just feel envious of people that live in warmer places, and I don't think that fixes your problems, but I think there has to be something better in general, because, for example, like, let's say here, starting in the spring, you get this wonderful routine down pat. You know, you wake up, you go for a walk outside, listen to the birds, whatever, etc. And you keep that up. And so let's say, I don't know, spring, let's be generous, April, probably closer to May, but let's be generous and say April. So you do April, May, June, July, August. September has been nice, so that's 6 months. And then it starts getting progressively colder. Sometimes it snows in October. So you basically have a routine and a lifestyle that you can maintain for 6 months. Oopsies. For 6 months. And then you have to switch your routine because your environment is completely different. You can have a range of temperatures in the plus 40 Celsius, and you can have them all the way down to like -40, -50 Celsius. So there's over 100-degree difference. So it would be naive to think that you do the exact same thing every single day for the whole year, because you really have to have two different routines, right? Like a summer routine and a winter routine. And that's really hard too when you're trying to be consistent with things. You know, you start one thing, you feel really good, and then you have to switch again. And then you're basically just surviving during the winter, trying to do everything that you can do to maintain your mental health and your physical health and your well-being. Oh, but then you're just looking forward to summer, and then summer comes and you get to do this nice routine that you appreciate, and it's just a vicious cycle like that when you're living in a cold climate. So yeah, I'm feeling a little envious of people that don't have to experience such drastic changes, and obviously it really comes down to me and what I'm willing to do about it, because I just turned 30 and I still live here. There's a whole other part to unpack there that we'll get into another time, but for right now, I still live here. So that's where I'm gonna end it today. I don't think I really came to any conclusions, but I definitely feel a little bit better. Sorry if I made you sad, but it's just kind of what I needed to do to get some stuff off my mind. So I'm gonna go get ready for go change locations to do my little call with my therapist, I guess. And I will check in with you guys at some point soon in another video. Have a great day. Enjoy the sun, because everything else isn't as fun. That rhymed. That's cool. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. What's up, guys? Ooh, very fun lighting. Whatever. I just got out of the pool, and I wanted to give you guys a little update on how my day is going. I had the little therapy session. I still don't know what to call it. Counseling. I think it's counseling session. It was really nice. It's nice to feel validated in the things that I'm feeling when my brain works a lot differently than a lot of people, and that was really positive. But I really think I was able to get a good session with him in because of how I just talked stuff out to myself a little bit right before. In the few minutes I had before the session, I jotted down a couple things I wanted to talk about or focus on, and we went over quite a bit of things, so that was really nice. And then I debated not going swimming because I didn't feel like it, but I did, and I think I like swimming in the afternoon better. As you could see, it's like bright blue skies. It just felt really nice. In the building, there's a bunch of windows, and it just felt a lot better than when I swim in the morning. Maybe that's because I'm awake, or I honestly think it has a lot to do with the sun coming in. So maybe I'll try to alternate in a bit of them. The thing I like about the morning is it's done, but then I have the whole day. I guess it depends on what my plans are for the day, but I liked the afternoon swim. It felt nice. And I am not sure what I'm doing for the rest of the day, but I'm going to end the video here. I didn't even think I would film another clip, but I wanted to just check in and say that all the things that I know that I have to do to make myself feel better did make me feel better, but I'm still allowed to feel sad and annoyed and frustrated when that time comes, and I am human. So that will be it. Have a great day for real this time, and I will talk to you very soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.